Video I'm going to be comparing the two different versions of Killer. One of them came out in 1989, directed by John Woo. The other one is actually directed by John Woo as well, but it came out this year. Then I can be comparing those two movies to the Free Escape Plan movies. They have Sylvester Stallone in them. They're these prison action thrillers. I don't know who actually directed them. I don't know much about them other than that. When you look at highest score for each franchise, the 1989 version of Killer has a 95%. When you look at Escape Plan, ooh man, all three of these movies are rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. Highest score is only a 50% for the first movie. When you look at lowest score, the 2024 version of Killer has only 56%. But Escape Plan 2 has a 7%. Yikes. And when you look at average, this one's not even close. Killer is an average of 75. Escape Plan only has an average of 27. When you look at gap between lowest and highest score, you got gap of 43 in the case of Escape Plan. In the case of Killer, you got a gap of 39. So Killer wins again. It's won every round so far, and I'm definitely gonna choose Killer because the 1989 version of this movie is a pretty well-known movie from John Woo. John Woo is a well-known guy. I don't know too much about him. I haven't seen any of his movies, but he's actually a director that people know, whereas I don't think that Escape Plan was put out by a really well-known director. So I think for that reason I have to choose Killer because at least one of these movies actually made a pretty big splash, it seems like to me. One of these movies actually left a big impact, whereas it doesn't feel to me like an Escape Plan has really left that much of an impact. Really, the big reason why Killer 2024 was disappointing for a lot of people is that, oh, John Woo put out such a good movie, and then he remade his own movie and turned it into totally generic, bland, forgettable streaming movie. That tells you that John Woo did a good job with the original film. So yeah, in this case, I'm definitely going to choose Killer for sure. They'll wrap things up for this one.